Bad friends has been imperative to my well-being. Imperative, Bobby, it's like really important, like critical.
Congratulations on your anniversary.
You guys make me laugh and you guys like just brighten up my day.
So I love all of you, and Fancy B.
This showed me so much to me because I actually met my best friend during March of 2020 because of Bad Friends.
And you guys have been very special. You guys helped me get through a very, very hard time. And you know, I know it's not a one-man team. Shout out Fancy B, shout out Rudy, shout out George.
I love you guys. Bad Friends has been the best thing that has happened this year. It's the reason I haven't killed myself this year.
This is what Bad Friends has meant to me in the past year. It's like putting this weird fork thing in the microwave. Is it stupid? Yeah. But is it fun to watch? Oh, absolutely.
I've said, Bob, you're looking healthier. You're looking better than ever. Didn't I say at the Comedy Store? And you thought I was talking shit in the main room. And you were like, shut up. And I was being serious. And what happened today? At the park, I posted on Instagram a picture of me, you, and the Green Lantern. And every single comment.
Yeah, I read them.
Bobby looks amazing. Bobby, you look so good.
It was drug weight.
And only about 4 of these were girls, but still.
But can I say this? Girls have been looking at me again.
Are you getting looked at?
Yeah, before they were like, it was almost as if, no, it's not like that. No, it's more like, you know, we have a visitor from a different planet. So we have to, you know what I mean?
Be nice
cordial,
to
but
it.
we're scared.
We're a little nervous.
But now it's like, I penetrate that.
Are you getting you getting those
No, I
eyes?
wouldn't. They wouldn't penetrate me.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, you'd be a little peg.
Yeah. Maybe their clits can go in my butthole.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
It's a new world.
Yeah. There was a lot of Mexicans there, huh?
Yeah, we're in fucking Valencia, bro.
I know. I love them, though.
I fucking love
I love Mexicans so
Mexicans are the best. But there's also a lot of, what's a nice way to say white trash? What is a nice way to say white trash? What do you call white people that are white trash? Do you know what that is?
No, I don't know what to call them.
White trash are like Filipinos for the Asian community. Stop! I just kidding you. No,
one guy, remember, he goes, Bobby Lee, and he, when you pound somebody, it's just a handshake.
He hit you as hard as I've ever seen.
Right, but he thought it was like Thor and Hulk are punching each other in that fist. It was terrible.
So look at this for white trash. No, there's really nothing. Hillbilly. Ooh, laywoman? Peasant. Urinated. Oh, untrained eye. I don't know. There was look. White trash is an interesting thing. It's a mean thing to say, but you know who you are.
No. Describe to me what a white trash person is. If I have a mullet, let
me tell you what makes white trash.
Okay.
And by the way, I like white trash people. I'm not shitting on them. I'm saying they're present. When you have a poorly drawn tattoo, that's a pretty big giveaway. Like a really poorly, where it's like it was done by a buddy in a garage with a Bic pen.
Yeah.
And the motor from a fucking like an RC car or something. Yeah. That's like a white trash tattoo.
Yeah, and that tattoo is probably of that person.
It's the girl that has it. Yeah. It's not her daughter.
Yeah, so bad tattoo, teeth bad?
Teeth really bad.
Right.
Really bad.
Now, in terms of what they...
Clothing?
Clothing, yeah, for sure.
Clothing, it's always really, really long basketball shorts. It's always the basketball shorts that go down to their shoes, basically. They look like pants, but they just didn't make it.
They'll go to the mall and go to like...
They don't go to the mall.
Journeys and get their shoes.
They don't go to the mall.
Oh, they don't?
They go to wherever they got it. I mean, they...
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And now, in terms of education, does that have anything to do with it?
What is that?
Education?
What is that?
They don't have any.
They don't have that.
Yeah.
No.
So they have no interest of like, I'm going to read...
Read?
No, I'm just saying I'm going to read The Invisible Man because I want to know about, the black human
They'll read an
experience.
invisible book. Cause they
Yeah.
So here's the deal. White trash are solid, good, dope people.
Yeah. The fabric of America.
The fabric of America. I'm just saying, you know them when you see them.
Yeah, who else is going to work at the Jiffy Lube?
Who else is going to get you that big plush doll when you knock over a few blocks with a...
Right.
You're not going to do that.
Right.
I mean, Pete might actually be the guy that does something like that.
Yeah.
Don't you think Pete in an alternative life would have been a guy that worked at Six Flags?
I'll tell you why not. Because this is the first time because he picked us up. So I had to listen to these two talk in the front. She was asleep on the way back. We were tired.
We were exhausted.
And
we had
I
in and
literally
out.
just kind of piqued my interest because he was talking about like Sergio Leone films and like, you know what I mean? And he was always recommending me good movies and why movies are great. And then he was like, I went to film school, which I did not know. Did you?
That's how all these guys met, right? Didn't you guys all meet? Didn't you meet in film school? Didn't you meet George in film school?
No, I met George previous job, like 10 years ago.
At Maker.
At Maker.
At Maker, yeah.
But Maker was a collection of guys that all went to similar film schools into the same kind of network of people, right?
No,
Where'd you go to film school?
So
Pete?
I went to UC Santa Barbara, but they went fancy. George went.
Yeah,
to
they went to the
Columbia.
real one. You went to a bullshit ass one up in Fantasy Town. Santa
What
Barbara.
directors came from UC Santa Barbara?
I couldn't name you one.
Okay.
Polanski, I think. Didn't Roman Polanski? Fancy, did anybody super famous come out of your school?
Catherine Bigelow.
Catherine Bigelow. Yes, who else?
James Magnol.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually, like, are you making this up? Or do you know this to be true?
I know this to be true.
And who else is from there? Andres Rosende.
Of course.
Who will unequivocally become one of the best directors of our generation. I put my fucking name on it right now.
I hope so.
George and I were celebrating your anniversary, and we reached out to a lot of like celebrities who are
you serious?
Huge fans of the show.
Oh, wow. I like that.
And
Let's
they
hear
just
it.
send us a few messages for you guys.
Okay.
That's great. If they're not real celebrities, I'm going to be
Good
so...
afternoon, this is John Cleese. I'm sure you know this because you aren't buffoons. A life without love is simply like the moon without stars, flowers without a smell, a sky without sun, or, in your case, a podcast without comedy. Happy anniversary.
Wow.
He's an impressionist.
Sound like-
Anyone can do that.
So we're calling them out? Are we going to call them out?
Frank Caliendo did that. Who did that?
Who did that?
John Cleese?
That was John Cleese.
Yeah. Also, he didn't say our names. Okay. Go ahead.
This is Morgan Freeman. I just want to tell you boys, you're an addiction I never want to get over. I hope to spend every Valentine's Day of our lives together.
That's Morgan Freeman. We got a lot of good celebrity friends. Who else hit us up?
For millions of years, man has been searching for a podcast
David
that will
Attenborough.
fill its hearts with joy and love. I dare say you boys have done it. Next time I'm in town, let's show each other our mating dances.
Is that you?
This is David Attenborough.
Okay. Give me another one.
None of these are me.
McConaughey here. Hope you boys find love.
That's Matthew.
Not only in people, but also in everything you do and everything around you.
That actually
Take a
sounds like
moment
him.
And look around you.
Yeah, I want to know who the impressionist
I'll wait.
is.
You see everything around you? You see the walls. Maybe there's a table. There's some things on the table. Just pick up something. Hold it in your hand.
Okay.
Feel it
Let's
in your
feel it.
fingers. Love that.
Okay. They're not
And
specific.
remember, all you need
Be specific.
is love.
Andrew
Happy
Santino.
Valentine's Day.
Don't say boys. Say Bobby, Andrew Santino, bad friends. You know, something like that. That narrows it down. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
What? So is there more? One more. Oh, wow. We got so many celebrity buds that
They're
love
not.
us. These are all real.
They're not.
I had to call you boys. I mean, wow. I really had to
I
tell
want
you.
like Christopher Walken. Listen to fucking Bad Friends.
He loves this show.
That I have a fever. And the only prescription is more bad friends. Can you send that to me in pill form? Or maybe a suppository? I could shove it up my ass. Call me back. Ciao.
That's great.
Is that an app?
Yeah.
It's an app.
I don't know. What is that, you guys?
It's a lot of your celebrity friends.
No, it's not. It's not. Be honest with me. Who did that?
Well, George and I sent the podcast to a lot of celebrities, and those are the 5 who actually watch it
Wow.
and like that.
That's pretty cool that those guys actually watch the show.
Yeah.
I can't believe you don't give them credit.
Thank you.
We have a lot of messages from...
Let's play a couple of messages.
Real or what?
Let's see if
From
they
fans.
Oh, we
These
have
are
fan
like-
messages?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear fans.
What's up, Andrew, Bobby, Rudy, Jules, Andrades, and George.
Andrades.
It's me, George. I wanted to thank you guys for, 52 weeks of bickering and banter and love. You guys literally give me the energy and inspiration to fucking plow through every day at full force like a freight train. I'm down 60 pounds now.
Hell yeah.
Got approved for BMI surgery.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my God.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Stapled and stuff?
Yeah.
I just wanted to show you guys some fucking tremendous love from Kankakee, Illinois, buddy.
Kankakee.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Hey, what's up, Bobby and Andrew? My name's Alex, and just want to give you guys a quick thank you. Obviously, with 2020 being the train wreck as it was, your podcast could not have come along at a better time. I mean, with all the negativity and hate and everything going around.
Scratching his
planet
asshole.
Right now, really was much needed comic relief. And to have that
Scratching his
extra hour
asshole.
every week for that is
That's
a
good.
godsend. So you guys and everybody at the team,
That's really
Rudy, Fancy B, and George,
That's really nice.
work is much appreciated. Keep
Clever.
the content coming.
It's clever.
Thanks very much for everything, guys.
I like that guy.
Very clever.
He's from Chicago. I can feel it.
Yeah, yeah.
He says content. Thanks for the content.
Andrew, Bobby, Jules, George, Fancy B, what up? I'm Rocom. I made the intro music for the show.
There it is.
It's okay if you guys cut this out and don't use it.
All right, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it.
How much I appreciate the show.
We'll cut it.
For letting me be a tiny part of it at the beginning of each episode.
Aw.
It's been a year, and I think that's insane. And you guys are so huge. Like, I can literally talk to anyone now and say, "Oh, I made that intro music for this podcast," and they know what I'm talking about.
Very cool.
You guys are killing it, and I can't wait to see what the future brings.
I'm about to cry.
Don't cry.
Man.
You're really
I watch
nice.
it every Monday, and I love it.
That's my boy.
That's nice.
Rocom's the shit.
I like it. More. I like it.
You like this making you touching you in a good way?
Yeah.
Oh, I like this, Bob.
There are other people that look like you.
Bobby, Andrew, Jules, Andres, the behind-the-scenes producers that are remote, and no one else. Fuck you, Pink Dick.
Yes. This guy's awesome.
Bad
I
Friends
love
has
him.
meant a lot to me this year. I play it during online classes to procrastinate work, and it's really a big deal to me to see another weird, mutant, freak, redheaded person making it big time.
Yeah, baby.
You know, it's kind of like
There's hope.
how Bobby must have felt when he first saw, like, Enter the Dragon. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
It's great, dude. My kid has a good sense of humor. I love it. Little Asian joke. We got to throw a couple in there. As redheads, it's part of our thing.
Yeah.
And Rick Glassman again making an appearance on our podcast.
Bobby's really lit, Andrew's really lit, Rudy's really lit, and it's just fun to watch sometimes.
Oh, well,
I like that guy.
I like that guy a lot. Short and simple.
And the lips
that
was really
good.
cool.
That was really good.
Happy anniversary to two of my favorite comics in the world.
Yay.
I listen to you guys, I mean, fuck. A lot. While I brush my teeth, while I cook dinner. My roommate thinks I'm an absolute psychopath. Because
Good.
I blast you guys' conversations throughout the apartment.
Love it.
Some of it may be a little controversial, but it sure as fuck makes me laugh.
Do we say controversial
Because
stuff
I
on
have
it?
no
Yeah,
idea
like the Robert E. Lee stuff we did earlier.
That's good stuff.
how much you've helped me this year throughout the pandemic. It's been rough out there. Thank you so much.
See, there are good-looking redheads.
She's cute.
There's some good-looking redheads on
Pretty
this earth.
cute.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, yeah.
I told you we got some in the... We have some in the stable.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, I want to say this as a very serious note. Thank you to our fans. We really do appreciate it. It's our year anniversary, and this has meant a lot to us. Probably as much as it's meant to you guys. It does. We love it. And
here's what I
awesome.
want to say sincerely is that sometimes because this studio is just down the street from our house.
It's a mile from our homes.
So we just kind of get in the car and we drive here.
Yeah.
And you think you're doing because I don't go out, so I don't really know
what's going on.
Really, what's going on and what the reaction really is. Because we don't go on the road and we don't meet everybody.
You can't feel it.
In the last year, we don't feel it. So it's like so you kind of feel like you're doing it in a vacuum,
Yeah.
And but when you get messages like this, you realize that people do listen to it. I don't know why.
Because they love it.
I know, but I'm just I have to ask.
Don't do that again.
I do know why. It's magic.
It's magic, baby.
Yeah.
So we thank you.
We thank you so
and
much.
Rudy wants to thank you as well. Rude?
Say something.
Thank you, everyone, for listening.
This
Happy
fucking-
anniversary.
No, be sincere.
This idiot gets off a fucking boat, knows 3 words in English,
And
we get her a
she's an
job.
internet superstar.
Yeah, and she's an internet superstar, and that's what she comes up with.
Be sincere.
I am.
No, say something more.
Say more.
Thank you
Thank you again. She starts with thank you.
Okay.
for.
If you say being a bad friend,
No, thank you for always. I don't know. Listen.
Finish it.
Thank you.
You're gonna talk for 2 minutes.
yeah, you gotta talk.
Fill in the fucking dead air.
Fill in the dead
2
air.
minutes.
Let's
go.
Thank you for supporting the podcast. Thank you for listening to us, even if it's stupid. Thank you for.
You don't have to say thank you.
Yeah.
Just say your heart.
Yeah, your heart. Go ahead.
I love coming here so much. The boys treat me better than I ever could have expected. Back where I come from, all I had was 1 balut a week to eat, and now here I eat every day, anything I want. So thank you to the fans, to America, and to Donald Trump. This is the greatest country. Keep moving your lip. This is the greatest country on earth. Make America great again.
yeah.
We got you saying that on tape.
Yeah. My name is Rudy, and on January 6th, I went to the Capitol, and I had my bat, and I had my Confederate flag, and I tried to bash in the window, but I'm so weak, so I went just to the front door, and went in. I said, hey, where's Nancy Pelosi office? I'm gonna hang her. You mean I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble, but no one did nothing, so I'm back here doing bad friends. Thank you for being a bad friend.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a bad friend.
About that guy I was on a flight and some redneck comes up to me and he goes, he wanted, you could tell he wanted to talk to me. He didn't know how to bring it up. So he just goes, hey man. I go, what's up? He goes, my daughter, she loves Hello Kitty.
That's all he said?
Yeah, just to bring up, what I mean, conversation.
Yeah.
And see, as an ethnic person, I know where he's coming from.
That he's trying.
Right, he's trying. So for me, the trying in itself, you know what I mean?
Bob, to be fair, the guy that created Hello Kitty, you look strikingly like. That's the problem.
That's a good
but
point.
why would I be in the middle seat of a Southwest Airlines seat?
Well,
because you're just trying to save some money.
Yeah, man.
Not everyone.
I see. So his assumption is, man, he's Group E. This guy is Group E.
Hello Kitty guy's
Hello Kitty guy's Group E
super
on
humble.
Southwest, like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Right? He's a common man.
You should have said, how'd you know it was me?
Right.
How'd you know it was me?
Right, played along.
Yeah.
Right?
No, wait. When he did that, because you at that point can go, what the fuck are you telling me that for, right? But how did you...
Well, I'm sure, I know like John Cho.
Yeah?
John Cho would have been like, hey man, that's fucking crazy what you just said. Right? He would have said that. Right? Because I know how John Cho is, right?
My kid loves Hello Kitty.
Yeah. But I would have been like, you know what I mean? What I was like, hey man, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's good stuff too.
You did.
Yeah. I love it too, I said.
And he was like, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I know that, you know.
Yeah. I could have gone like, yeah, you know what? When I was creating Hello Kitty,
That would have been fun.
I was going to make him black
Yeah.
at first, but I'm like, I don't know, man.
The next time a white person says like any Asian reference
Right.
as an opening to conversation, you should immediately act like whatever they reference is what you started. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if somebody was like, hey man, I love that Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. You'd be like, you know, when I was writing it, I didn't know where I was going to go with it. And then they'll be like, wait, you wrote that? And you're like, I thought that's why you said that to me.
Yeah. Or they say you meant my favorite food is China food. What's so funny? You know, my name is PF.
Yeah.
Right.
And my family started this restaurant.
We have started PF Chang's.
He'll be like,
what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah. You know that fucking beef that we do, the double beef?
Yeah.
You know, the double beef is like, you know, Chinese people usually cook it one time. right? But I was the one, right? Because I'm PF, right? Let's do it twice.
You
know what I mean?
And you're just gonna freak them. They'll be like,
Right,
I'm sorry, man.
This is my friend Johnny Sanchez, right? He started the refried. They fried it one time, right? Johnny, tell him, and Johnny would be like, "Yeah, dude, we fried it twice, and like, look, it's a
What's
hit."
the hottest Asian shit right now? I'm trying to think. What's like in the last Crazy Rich Asians? That was about
BLM.
No,
that's Black Lives Matter. What's it called? What?
BTS.
Dude, you know, we talked about those pop groups,
Yeah.
and then yesterday I opened Twitter. You know, you go to the trending page,
Yeah.
and it was that a pop star. They're like, "Oh, we saw his pack of cigarettes in his pocket," and that was a worldwide trending topic.
What if Seb called?
And asked me to do something for him?
And he goes, I have a table read in New York tomorrow. Will you fly to New York?
Yeah, that's not even that's come on. What are we talking about?
That's a no.
No, it's 100% a yes.
I don't know that one.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
I think, who's in it? Okay, I'll fly to New York for you.
God, you'd have to think about it.
No, I would, fuck yeah, dude. Anything for him. So what are you plugging now? You have a movie coming out, or what is it? What's going on here?
So smooth. No one does it better. Nobody flows
I
better.
look at the numbers, and they're fine. So I'm doing something right.
No, I know. I'm saying
I'm not
you're
going to
brilliant.
change.
You shouldn't.
I love you so much.
I love you more than you.
Okay.
How long have you been doing this podcast?
4, 5. How many years? 4 years? 4.5 years?
How many episodes?
4 long years.
4 long years. How many episodes are we on, fans?
223.
223.
Has there been, was there a moment in your podcast where it was like a tipping point where you're like, wow, we're off to the races. We got a beautiful fan base. Or is this something that's a gradual build and kept onboarding people? When did you know you were popular?
Episode 1.
The first one?
No, I would say, this was a confluence of, not to give like the backstory of but the truth really was Bobby relapsed and his dad had died, and I was with him dealing with it, filling in for him on his other show with his ex at the time. And so I did a bunch of fill-ins, and then we had a personal situation where I wanted him to get help. And then he was like, when I get out, I think we should start that show that we had joked about starting. And when he got out, was like funnier and healthier and happier than he'd ever been on the heels of tragedy of his father. And we started the show in a little bullshit studio, like a piece of shit, cockroach infested. It was fucking gross. And right away we were having so much fun fucking with each other, and then COVID hit. And so it was like
Perfect timing. And then anyway.
No, but it was just like the harmony. The first episode was wacky, insane. And when we put it out, people were like, "Oh yeah, we've been wanting these," because the fans had said we should get together for years.
Okay, so there was.
But also I had this YouTube show called Talking.
Yeah,
it was an interview show, and he was one of the guys. And I always thought that one was my favorite one. The way he just hit we kind of rode the edge together in a weird way.
It just back then people started being like, why don't these two idiots get together? Yeah. And over the years we joked about something, and then to be honest, Kalila, his ex, she was like, why don't you guys do it? And we were like, I don't know, I have no idea.
And truth be known, and I'm going to say something that's not funny and honest, is that because I know about Simon and Garfunkel and Wham, they all broke up. Right, it's egos, right? So for me, it's like he's the captain of the ship. No, stop. I'm being honest right now.
Stop it.
No, I'm not stopping anything. He's the responsible one.
No. Yes. Well, responsible, but that's.
And also, I give you a lot of the decision making. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my point being is that
I have to because you're sleeping.
I know exactly.
You're
but you
right.
know what I mean. But it's like sometimes I'm awake.
Sometimes.
And even in those times I'm awake, right, I go, let Andrew do this. You know what I mean? And so I think there needs to be like my ego, you know what I mean? It's not an ego thing with us. I think that's what's helped. Like when he did that movie, with the Farrelly Brothers movie or Farrelly movie, I filled in with him. And I was, the first time in my life, I was like so happy for somebody and going, yeah, I'll take care of our home until you come back. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's the first situation where like there's no ego, and I'm just we're happy for each other, and we get along for the most part, I think.
Well, when you and Pete are old friends, right?
Well, yeah, it kind of. I didn't know you guys were that tight. First of all, I didn't know that you fell off the wagon. That's
several times.
Oh,
I only have 2.5 years now.
I've put him in rehab.
What?
3 times.
Yeah.
3 times.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I almost died.
Wow.
Just FYI.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
For your information.
For your information.
For
FYI. Yeah, I mean, so anyway, yeah.
Yeah, we've been through kind of the the ringer.
So there's a history there. Yeah, no, Pete and I have known each other for 12 years, and kind of same thing. There was no tragedy or anything like that, but we. That wasn't meant to be funny.
I like it. There was no tragedy,
but yeah, we started our show years ago, and I've just always found it interesting how these things become what they are.
Yeah.
And it's always nice to start it with somebody that you already have kind of like, nobody put you two together and said, you guys, you kind of.
I will say, I think that this is things that you know from stand-up that like this show kind of exemplifies is like the fans. It's so much fun. The fans send all this is fan art. We interact with them a lot. It just becomes kind of like this family. And whenever we do the live shows, he kind of reiterates that it's like, it really feels like a family. It's fucking weird. I feel like we all know each other. It feels like it's...
No, I've seen the videos. Like you guys are out there,
it's
you're in
wild.
the crowd, you're interacting. These
I think that helps the rhythm of it a little bit.
And you also meet them before the shows. We do like a meet and greet and stuff like that. And it's like, it's shocking to see the age range and
we have people bring their like 13-year-old sons to the show.
The walk of life, are different. Like some people are affluent, some people are more like us. You know what I mean? Gritty. I mean, it's a great combination of people. It's old ladies.
When we get someone who looks like they would go to your show.
Yeah.
Meaning someone that's like well dressed.
Like, yes, we got one.
When we get like a well dressed, someone that we know like valets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We always go, holy fuck, a Sebastian fan is here to see us. That's how we seriously feel.
Let me ask you this. I've been wondering, because, lately I've been doing, I'm not headlining these things, but, you do these big amphitheater-y kind of shows. I know you're used to that, but like, I did one with Bert and Tom, it was like 15,000 seats, and then I'm going out with Fully Loaded this Thursday. They're pretty big arena, and even when I'm on stage, I don't feel like it's a club. I feel like it's not as fun, really.
Do you like the big?
Do you like the bigger rooms? Because it seems it's not that fun. You like it?
I mean, if I had a nice small theater, 1,500 seats. I like the Wynn Hotel where I perform in Las Vegas. 1,500 seats, nice, intimate. Is a nice room.
I love that room.
Yeah, comedy club. Yeah, you're there.
Yeah.
Comedy clubs, great. I love comedy clubs. But you get into an arena, it loses some of the, intimacy that you would normally see at a smaller place. But it's exciting. There's another feeling that you get when you don't do a theater or in a club. It's like the energy of 15, 20,000 people screaming.
But in your head, for me, sometimes it's like I'm on stage in front of that many people and I'm like, do I belong? You're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't even accept that, like, this is even a real thing. Do you know how big you are is what I'm asking you. That's a weird question probably, but...
if anywhere I feel comfortable is being on stage in front of 3 people or, 20,000 people. To me, that's the one place I feel like I'm comfortable.
Have you ever done a show like that for 3 people? Like a corporate?
Not. I love corporates, by the way.
Yeah.
But I've done those shows at the Comedy Store. To speak to what Bobby was saying, when I first came there, I got like these, 12:30, 1 o'clock spots.
Right.
So that's
terrible spots.
Yeah.
I did a corporate for five adults.
5 people. Was it planned for 5 or 5 showed up?
Now there was a day, I can't mention the names, but I'll tell you afterwards, but he had a tough day, canceled the party, and decided to keep just the 4 other confidants with him, and I still had to perform. And I could say no because the check cleared, so I was like, okay.
Good money?
Huh?
Pretty good money?
Yeah, I fucking did it.
Was this at a home or a banquet hall?
It was at a resort.
But in a banquet room?
In a restaurant at the resort that they had. This man owns the resort, which is even more. It's like all his.
Wow.
So he sent everyone home, and I was like, okay. And I grabbed the arm of the girl who was like liaisoning me. Like they gave me like a house, and I was in the house, hanging, watching TV, eating a great meal. I was just so excited. I think I called my dad. I was like, I'm having a fucking weekend, man. This is amazing. Then we get in a golf cart. We go to the restaurant, and I grab her elbow like a scene out of a sitcom. I go, what's going on? I was like, how is this? And she goes, change of plans. It was a tough day. I think he just wants to keep it intimate, and it's just going to be the boys. They just ate. They want to drink and laugh, and then they're going to smoke cigars around the fire pit, if that's okay. I was like, well, it's not okay. But it's over. I'm here. Like, what could I have done? And so then, I had to. I mean, it worked out because I just talked to them. I mean, I just was goofing with them. But
you're just basically having a conversation, but you're standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his friend was a fan. It was his birthday, so it was kind of like the other guys had no clue who. I mean, the other guys were like, "What the fuck is this? Who is this guy?" It didn't matter. I was just, but that was the most uncomfortable I felt in all my years. And I was.
You did the full time?
I think I probably was up there for 30 or 40. I was just goofing.
I would do 12. At 12, I'm like, hey, guys,
you usually do 12. Yeah. That's not a big shift.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
That's very good.
Come on.
That's good. It's a slam.
I've had people at clubs, when I go to clubs sometimes, go, Bobby was here a couple years ago. He did 17 minutes.
I'll tell you why. Can I tell you what? Let me defend myself. May I defend myself? If I'm not feeling it, I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's a...
Stop.
Okay.
Let me finish, okay? Somebody, and I don't know who, came up with these rules. The feature, MC does this now. Feature does this, right? And this and that. And my thing is like, fuck the rules, all right? If I'm not feeling it and it's not going well, I don't want to make everyone suffer through an abomination.
It's never going to be
I know, but in my mind it is. So I'm like, at 17 minutes, and that only happened like twice in my life. Right? You know what, guys? You win. I'm out. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute. You're headlining and you did 17 minutes?
Yeah.
And what are the people? There's a riot?
No, there's a riot. They just kind of, it's weird. They get up slowly like, is it over? You're right. And then the waitresses freak out because they haven't put the checks down.
Right.
So now, I think one time I went out and go, hey guys, wait for your checks. Just talk amongst yourselves. Fuck you. I'm out. You know what I mean? And that was it. Yeah.
Wow.
It's true. That's unbelievable.
And then the manager comes back there and they go, 17 minutes, huh? I go, yeah.
And that's it.
And they go,
it doesn't matter.
They're going to pay you anyway because no one got the refund. Right? And it's a door deal, so fuck it. Only a couple times that happens, okay?
Couple.
Yeah.
McCone, do yourself a favor right now since you've been so quiet and polite. Why don't you say something nice to our guest because I know you're a fan. So you can go say something nice and that's it.
I mean, it's just...
That'll be it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's it.
You give him a little bit. You don't want him to run too far.
And we know what you meant by that. We do. And so, wow, that's good. You know what I mean?
I will say.
Can we go to the plug now because he has an out and I don't.
Oh, okay. We'll make sure you get gone.
Let's get the plug.
Well, don't say it like that.
Or let's do it in an organic way then.
No, listen, I'll do it.
Can I just try?
No, let him do it.
But hey, we can edit it so we feed off of McCone. Seb, it's so good to see you, man. What you got coming up?
Well, okay, you could keep that, but then when we're going through the tape, let's see how this works.
Right.
Oh, you want two versions?
Yeah, two versions.
All right.
Yeah,
so
show them both.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I'm going to do my version.
Yeah, go ahead. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead. What the fuck?
So, being on one of the top podcasts in the world, right? I just see it fitting, since you have a podcast listening audience, to let them know that I have a podcast as well. It's called The Pete and Sebastian Show, which we referred to earlier. Yep. It's myself and Pete Corielli. Sometimes we do guests. Sometimes we have a fun banter like you guys are doing right now. He's kind of like a beer and peanut guy. I'm a wine and cheese guy. So kind of an odd couple vibe. On top of that, I just got done filming a show called Bookie, which is on Max, season 2.
Season 2
is so if you guys like gambling and comedy, it kind of marries the two. And last but not least, I have a tour that starts in Norfolk, Virginia, July 11th. Which is 94 shows over 8 months. It's called It Ain't Right. And Pete's going with me. Pat McGann's going with me.
Wow.
And we're going to rip through the United States.
So look, you're doing a good job with your New Year's resolutions.
Thank you.
And let's see some of the fans have New Year's resolutions,
good,
and they
good,
want to
good.
tell us what their New Year's resolutions are, okay?
Hey Andres, what up Rudy? Next year's resolution, I'm going to stop pulling off to the side of the road to masturbate after work. I think people are catching on. All my spots have been blown up and it's not a good idea, really. So,
Okay. Well, my main, can I tell you my main problem?
We
with
got
that?
great fans.
Can I make my? I know. My main problem with that
Yeah.
is
It looks like this tooth of his pulled off to the side of his mouth to get some
yeah.
escapism.
Also, it's
What?
like hey.
What's your
Rudy,
main problem?
Hey Rudy.
Hey, Rudy and
Hey,
Andres.
Andreas.
Yeah, he didn't say what's up to us.
Yeah, so that's my main problem. The second thing is
They are
that
the stars of the show, to be honest.
Also, you never pull off the side of the road. You drive and do it.
Just keep doing it.
That's the talent.
Right. Get some talent, dude.
That way, you know, what I mean, no one can blow up your spot.
Right. That's why he's like, all these
You're
spots are blown up.
constantly-
Yeah, you're
you're
just
in
moving.
motion.
Yeah, you're moving. That's the ghost. Let's see another one.
Hi, bad friends.
Oh my gosh,
New
push
Year's
pause.
Resolution.
Okay,
What?
I just when I see an Asian that looks like that, I need a second.
All right, take a breath.
They still make them that way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Old school.
Yeah, old school.
Here we go.
There we go. Go ahead.
And Ty Conderona, number 2.
Hi, bad friends. My New Year's resolution is to stop talking shit about New Year's resolutions because people are working hard to change themselves, and here I am going, ew, New Year's, you mean? But in fact, I fucking turn off my lights, close the door, and make one of my own. This year's New Year's resolutions is to be a fucking good human being, stop being so selfish, and, meet Bobby Lee.
Yes, these are my
Good.
kids.
2021.
Oh yeah, these are the ones. You know, I used to have a guy
How-
that looked just like him.
How Asian is this guy?
No, but I used to.
This
hang
guy
out.
is Asia.
I had an Asian guy.
Ladies
like
and
this
gentlemen, it's Asia.
named Young Ko.
Young Ko.
Yeah, he looked exactly like this.
This
right?
guy's great.
I go, Young, go to Wiener Schnitzel, get me a hot dog, right? All right, be back, right? Come back with a fucking hot dog. I love dudes like this.
Yeah, this guy's great.
Yeah,
well, let's
yeah.
meet him. That's his resolution.
I'm gonna meet him.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Big
What's
fans.
up?
Big fans.
What's
Bobby,
up? What's up?
Andrew, Rudy, even George. I love you guys.
Australia.
You guys literally make my Mondays. You make my weeks. So yeah, my New Year's resolution this year is to just be a lot more disciplined. I think with the changing of the times, a lot of us are working remotely, and it's bad habits have formed. And now it's just to try and get rid of those bad habits and adopt new ones, like not sleep in until Bobby Lee hours.
I like that.
But to actually rise up early and have determination and perseverance to do the work at home. And I felt myself slipping, and this year I want to just make it a staple. Yeah. Love you guys.
Love
Love you.
Big kisses.
I actually think he's South African.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's South
I think
African.
South African, yeah.
I think it's South
Do you have
African.
anything to say about him though?
I think his shit was genuine. He
Yeah,
really
Rudy, you think he
wanted
was
to.
cute?
Do you think he was cute? Didn't pay attention.
Yo, you're on a show right now. You
No,
fucking
I was
ungrateful.
listening.
Did you see him?
Yeah,
Did you think he was cute? Be honest.
he's okay.
He's okay.
Okay.
Hi, Bobby and Andrew and the Bat Friends family. I think what I want for my New Year's resolution is to find love, find that special someone who can just make me happy.
Aw.
I am on the fucking phone. Hi, Bobby and Andrew and
That was good.
That was really
That
good.
was really good.
That guy was good.
Yeah, that was
I
that was a
like him.
good bit.
That's a good bit.
That was a really
Hey,
good bit.
bad friends. I hope whatever you're arguing about gets resolved by the end of the episode. This is my bad friends New Year's challenge. Thanks for having me. Next
That's a
year,
really-
I would like to, when I get my boogers picked by myself, to not get caught.
This guy's. I love this
it's
guy.
not been a huge problem in my life, but I've been caught maybe a couple times a year, and when I eat them and someone sees, that's not good.
It's not good.
And I also eat them too. So,
thank you.
If we could, I don't want people to see. I'm on a diet, so I don't take that into account for calories or I'm a good guy and everything.
Okay.
Anyways,
Well, people have to say that. It's a little
Why do
weird.
they have to say that?
George, I think he's pretty nice.
Yeah, already.
You don't know.
You
First of all, you don't
anything.
know him.
Yeah.
If you knew George, you knew
would
he
not
isn't
know.
a nice
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
How about this guy?
Balsamic, Caesar, blue cheese.
What up, Bobby? What up, Andrew? My New Year's resolution is to impregnate that bitch right there. Holla at a pregnant bitch.
Love that guy.
Love that guy.
Love that guy.
He could be a part of the family.
Hey man, straight up, I hope you get her pregnant, bro. Don't pull
You know
out.
what? With some of these,
Don't
let's
pull
do a
out.
vote, right? If they're invited into our family or not.
That guy's invited in the fam.
He's invited to the family.
100%.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Bobby and Andrew. My New Year's resolution is I want to start absorbing things more. Because the thing is that
That's what you did.
I always hear you, but I didn't always listen to you.
That's interesting. I think he's part of the family, and we have to keep him around in case he hurts somebody. I don't want. He said, "Is that?" And he had some good show calls.
Yeah.
But I also think he's creepily in his car. He's either.
You know what's scary though? Right?
Everything about
he
it.
looks like he's in a passenger seat.
Yeah, he is.
And no one's in the driver's seat. Right? So he's just sitting in the passenger seat
Of a car.
And just taping shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking scary.
He's in the family.
He's in the family.
We gotta save him.
Hey guys, my New Year's resolution is actually to start buying more trading cards, because as you might know, trading cards are pretty much just gambling for children, and I want to start getting that addictive personality going, so that once I'm an adult, instead of just gambling, maybe I'll get into a little bit of drugs, maybe a little alcohol, like an adult does.
Respect.
And I'll never catch up to Bobby. He was very ahead of the game in terms of drug abuse at a young age. But
That's true.
I can get close. I can
It's
get
not
close.
something to aspire to.
Yeah.
No.
That's my New Year's resolution. Child gambling.
No, that's not.
Happy New Year's, you guys.
Look, I'm not going to
That's not-
support
that's not-
kids gambling and doing drugs, but this kid,
Yeah.
I'm down. I
No,
think it's
no,
cool.
No.
I think it's cool.
He's, it's scary. He's young.
We're supposed to do the right thing here.
Yeah, the right thing is.
I don't want to. Hey, dude, you go do drugs and gamble and do whatever you want to do. Life is short.
not-
If 2020 taught us anything, it's that life is too short.
No.
He's in the family. That's my
not.
nephew.
He's not.
Yep.
Stop.
Hey, Bobby.
Stop.
Hey, Andrew.
Stop.
Hey, Ruth.
Stop.
All right.
Just move on.
I'm going to say it.
Just fucking move on.
I'm going to say it.
Just move on.
I'm going to say it.
Go ahead.
I for sure thought that was a woman. And maybe I'm dumb.
No.
Maybe I'm stupid.
No.
And I'm stupid. And people at home should know I'm not smart. I've never
No.
claimed to be smart.
No,
But,
I
but when I
honestly-
saw this person, when I opened the video,
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be, hey guys.
No. What I thought?
What?
CGI. No, I'm not being kidding. I swear to God. I go, wow, the animation is getting fucking good.
Avatar is unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal.
He looks like, you know what he looks like? Right? A human flesh colored.
These
one
are
of
our
those
fans.
I know.
These are our
From
fans.
those creatures from Pandora. those blue creatures from Pandora. But flesh colored.
These are our
I
fans.
know, he's great.
Bob.
He's great.
Hey, we love you. Can we hear what he has to say?
I already rewinded though, but I can't look at the screen. I'll laugh.
All right.
Hey, Bobby. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Rudy. Hey, Andres. Hey, Pink Dick.
There we
My
go.
New Year's resolution is to suck more dick. I'm pretty good at it now, but I'd like to be spectacular. Anyways, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you guys for being bad friends.
I gotta go to that planet Pandora.
First of all, this guy's the shit.
He's the shit.
He says he wants to be an expert at S and the Diz.
Yeah.
Love this dude.
Love this guy.
Love this dude.
Oh, God.
Not just in the family, gonna get a seat at the table. How about that?
Yeah.
Not just in the family. Let's play this one more time. This guy gets a seat at the table. He calls out everybody. Listen.
Hey, Bobby.
Hi.
Hey, Andrew.
Thank you.
Hey, Rudy.
Hey, Rude.
Yeah.
Hey, Andres.
Hi.
Hey, Pink Dick.
Pink Dick.
My New Year's resolution is to suck more dick.
Dope.
I'm pretty good at it now, but I'd like to be spectacular.
I bet you would.
Anyways, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you guys for being bad friends.
Shout out to this fucking mega babe with really good skin that wants to suck better D.
Honestly, though, I would
love
let
this
him.
dude.
I would let him.
100%.
Yeah, I would
mega
let him.
babe, great hair, great skin.
Right. Sorry if we were a little mean at first.
We're just having fun.
We're having fun. Yeah.
And let me tell you.
Yeah, I like your look.
In the family, at the table.
You're at the table.
That's high up. All right, let's see who else is here.
Before you air more, right? Is
This
it not
is-
good for me to make fun of them?
Dude, it's all love. This is all love.
Okay, all right, because I love them. Like,
Yes,
they're my own
these
family.
are our
but I can be
fans. We love them.
Am I being too mean?
No.
Okay, Rudy.
No, Rudy's the gauge. She'll tell us.
Yeah, she's
All
not
right.
even here.
No,
She's
I know,
asleep. She's
barely.
half asleep.
Barely.
Yeah. Here we go.
My New Year's resolution is to
MS-13 guys. We have MS-13 fans.
Dope, because they can protect us.
Yeah.
Off so much and probably look at the camera a little bit more and hopefully get a job when COVID's all done and maybe accidentally run into Andrew or Bobby somewhere on the street in LA and also maybe get onto Bad Friends. Oh, and possibly cut my hair.
Well, you made it onto Bad Friends, my friend. Let me tell you,
He's
made it onto
cute.
Bad Friends.
I like him.
I like him a lot. He made it on. He said he wanted to be on. He made it on. Unless, of course, we cut that bit.
No, we're not gonna cut it.
We got to leave it in.
We're gonna leave it in.
But it would be funny if we cut it.
Yeah. What do we do? This right when he starts talking, we cut it down. Okay.
No, he's the shit.
Oh, he's the shit.
He's the shit. You're on Bad Friends. All right, let's see. Some more fans coming at you.
What's up, bad friends? Cheeto Santino, Slap Brother. My New Year's resolution is to stop fucking my cousins.
It's always good to get a shout out from Theo Vaughn. It's really nice that he did our show.
Yeah. Or not.
Nah.
If the cousin's hot.
Yeah, it depends on how distant the cousin is.
Yeah.
How many times removed? Well, I guess he said cousin stuff, so he's in the family. Got to let him in.
Hey, it's Gianna from Texas. My New Year's resolution is to get rid of my orangutan tits.
In the family.
In the family.
At the table.
I don't know what an orangutan tit is.
Droopy goopies, I guess.
Oh, you have droopy tits?
I got what's orangutan about him?
Yeah.
Orange orangutans are so maybe she has
Those are
orange
just
boobs?
hairy.
Hairy and long and hang
Yeah.
down. Let's hear that one more time. I love her.
like it.
She's
The
awesome.
rhythm was good.
Hey, it's Gianna from Texas. My New Year's resolution is to get rid of my orangutan tits.
We
Well,
love her.
I like it.
She's the best.
Yeah.
What's up, bad friends? What's up, Andrew, Bobby, Jules, Andrades, George? My name's George, too. Happy fucking New Year's. My fucking New Year's resolution is to fucking not be fat anymore. I'm down 40 pounds this year.
Congrats.
I have a long way to go, but you know what?
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Oh my God.
Love you too. Good luck on the weight
my
loss, Papa. Keep it moving.
He could have died just doing that video.
Yeah. Taking the shirt off. Could have
His
been
heart
like,
just imploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah. Keep him. He's in the family.
keep him in the family.
Yeah.
My resolution is to get that dumpling. You know what I'm talking about, Robert.
That's right.
That guy wants
You
to
wanna
sleep
suck
with
on
you.
my-
Yeah.
He wants to suck on my sacks.
Yeah, he loves your dump.
Yeah. My sacks are like dumplings. Thank you.
Hey, Rocket.
Rocket?
Hey, Bobby. Hey, Jules. Also, Andres and George. Not really, hey, George. My resolution
Already am.
is to stop smoking. I've been doing that for too long.
Gotta
and
quit.
I don't feel good about it anymore. So, Happy New Year's, guys. Merry Christmas.
Handsome guy.
Handsome guy. We love
Yeah,
you, brother.
I love you,
You got to
brother.
quit smoking. Bobby quit smoking, didn't you, Bob?
Yeah.
Who's next?
My New Year's resolution for this year was to lose weight and get my health back on track. Starting in September of last year, over the last year and about 3-4 months or so, I've lost 203 pounds,
Oh,
which
wow.
brings me down from 530 plus pounds-ish, I don't really know where I was, down to 326 pounds currently. And so my goal for next year is to finally hit my actual goal weight, which is to drop down to about 250 to 260 pounds. I'm 6'7", I have gigantism. or acromegaly as it's actually called. And so I just want to get my health right and, be comfortable in my body for, the first time in my life. So love you guys. Uncle Tito, Andrew.
We love this guy. By the way,
I want to meet him.
George, find out about this guy.
I've never met anyone with gigantism.
Me neither. I want to meet this guy.
Yeah,
George,
yeah.
find out about this guy, please. That's
Yeah.
incredible. I want to know more about him.
Incredible, and it looks like he's driving a Honda Civic.
That's actually a truck.
It is.
That's like an 18-wheeler.
Oh, it is? Okay.
It looks like a coupe to him. He's 6'7", 6'7", and he lost 200 pounds.
Wow,
dude.
But if you have gigantism, and you're 530 pounds. So isn't that like not that big of a deal?
6'7" is not that tall.
It's not.
It's like LeBron.
Right. Okay. But how much does LeBron weigh?
250, maybe 260.
Okay, but it's still like if I weighed 530, it would look differently.
I would honestly, I would pay my whole bank account to see you weigh 500 pounds. It would make me so happy.
Would you try to help me?
I would do everything in my power.
Yeah.
If you got that big, I would, dude. It'd be a dream come true to watch you get that fat.
I know, but I could die. That's me.
No, I'd make sure
That's
you were
so
fine.
mean.
No, I'd make sure you were fine.
Right. But what would I look like at 500 pounds? Not that bad.
At 500 pounds.
Yeah.
You weigh how much right now?
175.
Okay. 3.5 times what you weigh right now.
Yeah.
What would you think you'd look like?
Ralphie May.
More.
Really?
More.
Because he was taller.
It'd be like Ralphie and Lavelle Crawford together.
And you would love to see that.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
I'd pay so much money to watch you get fat.
Yeah.
Hi, Bobby. Love you. Hey, Cheeto, Santino. Love you too. My New Year's...
Keep it going.
My New Year's resolution is to do stand-up comedy.
Did you hear? He tried to stand. He wants to stand up.
Yeah.
Did you hear him fart though? Listen.
Hi, Bobby. Love you. Hey, Cheeto, Santino. Love you too. My New Year's resolution is to do stand-up comedy.
In the family.
What the head?
The
head of the family. He's our new leader.
Hello, bad friends. My name is Lance Cordell. I'm sending this video all the way from Manitoba, Canada.
Love it. Love Canada.
Just wanted to say hello to Bobby, Andrew,
hey,
Mrs. Juliana.
There it is.
Fancy B.
Yes.
Pink Dick George.
You got
Anyone
it.
else who's involved with bad friends. My New Year's resolution for this year is something that's been weighing heavily on me for a very long time. I need to get in touch with somebody. He was a little Asian kid that used to live
Keep going.
close by me, and what we used to do was really not right. We need to say, I want to say I'm sorry. I never meant to lure you with fun dip and brutally molest you for an entire summer.
I knew it was good.
I just want to say, if you're watching out there, little Asian kid, I'm sorry, and Happy New Year.
It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up.
He's talking about you?
Yeah.
Because that's real.
Yeah.
All right.
And if the guy that molested me looked like him, I would have molested him back.
He was hot.
Yeah.
The hot burly guy.
Yeah, I'd just be fingering back, but it's not.
Did you guys know that today is your anniversary too? This is our 52nd episode.
Oh my God, it's our 1 year.
1 year anniversary.
Oh my
Of what?
God. This is of the pod. We did a year. There's 1 year of the pod.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
You and I have been talking for that long.
For a year. Well, we've been talking longer than that. We've known each other significantly longer.
I know, but we never really knew each other.
We know each other as well as anybody knows each other in comedy.
I know, but that's nothing.
It is, and it's supposed to be that way.
I know. I went to your birthday party once, I guess, at the bowling alley.
You did, and I went to your birthday
And then
party.
we did some sketches together.
Yes, we did. No, we did some stuff.
We did some stuff.
But
yeah,
in
yeah.
comedy, it's hard to get really in depth with people. You know why?
Why?
You're so hungry, hustling for your own. This is what people don't know, and we talk too much business sometimes. But
Yeah.
what people don't understand is like when you say you put in years of work. When I say we put in years of work, they all are kind of like, yeah, whatever. They don't understand
Yeah.
that you're like 10 hours a night
It's not even that though. It's
and 10 hours a day. And then the 4 hours that you're supposed to have to yourself, you're panicking about why you can't make money and make rent and how many other gigs you need to do to make sure it's all going to work out and who doesn't like me, why can't I get booked to this thing and how to it's never ending.
But when you show up to at a
So it's
comedy
hard to make
club
relationships
when you're
is my
young,
point.
right?
Yeah.
You have to imagine that everybody wants to make it.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody will cut your throat.
Yes.
To get ahead.
Yeah.
Right. So you're in this environment, right, where but also you have to play nice.
Well, you have to be a
Surfacely.
decent, nice human.
You have to go, good set.
You did good.
You did good.
That was funny.
You're gonna go places, right? But then, right, they talk shit
about you.
They slash you behind your back.
Of course.
Right? And you have to navigate all this fucking bullshit.
Right.
And then, like I remember one time when Mitch Hedberg shot his first special
Comedy
on
Central
Comedy
special?
Central.
Yeah.
I was there.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was there.
The one that he bombed?
Yeah, where he bombed. He was terrible.
It was bad. I remember how bad, and he made fun of how bad it was the whole time.
Yeah, so I was there, and
Wow.
but I was there because I begged 10 people, right,
Right.
and to even get into that place, and then I was like, you know what I mean, just backstage. I didn't know anybody,
Right.
and nobody knew me. People would walk by, like Norm Macdonald I remember was there, and people, and I was just like, no one knows me. I begged to get here.
Right.
And I can't mingle. I don't know who to talk to.
You're just kind of stagnant.
Right? And you leave and you go home and you're like, that was worthless. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you just never know how to make it.
Yeah.
How do you make it?
That's why you have to fight. You have to fight the whole time.
And then years later, you just kind of realize, oh, I know what the key is this. You just don't stop.
You got to be talented.
No, you have to be. But there's a lot of guys. I can tell you 10 guys right now that are super talented that haven't made it, and they've been around for a long time.
So what's the problem with them?
It's just look.
You got to have a look.
That has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, like you've got a look, and
Yeah.
I have a look.
And we do.
No, we do.
Stand out.
That's my
right?
point. Yeah.
I think that our personalities
It's not a
and
good.
our
We're not
comedy,
good looking.
I know, but our characters are kind of chiseled out. We know what we are.
Yeah, it's very obvious.
It's obvious, you
Yeah.
know. And so, like when I go in to an audition, it's like I know generally
They know what they're getting.
Yeah, this is what they want, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, and a lot of it has to do with timing.
It's a lot of timing.
It's harder for white guys now.
Is it?
Yeah,
It is, isn't it?
it's so hard.
They don't want us.
In terms of acting, comedy. It's just hard. You could tell by I'm going to say this. A couple of new faces ago at Montreal.
Yeah.
Right. I remember hearing a couple of managers and agents going, "It's the end of comedy," because now they're choosing people to tick a box
Instead of
to
by
check a
how
box,
funny they are.
Right.
Right.
So they have to have the fat black guy. They have to have the Asian guy. They have to have 6 women. They have to have, instead of going,
Who's the funniest?
Yeah, comedy merit.
But what if the fat black guy and the Asian woman and all that stuff? What if they are very funny? They just didn't get a chance to get shown.
But still,
That's another side
the
of it
funnier
too.
white guy should get in.
The funniest people should get in. Period.
Yeah.
Right.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that so some of those check marks won't be checked.
Sometimes
if you based it on just talent and the room
and work ethic and all that.
and all that stuff, some checks mark. You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And you also want to be probably the top Asian dog for a while.
What do you mean?
And I shouldn't use Asian and dog in the same, but I mean you want to be the top guy for a while because you want to be. You don't want another couple of young Asians creeping up on you.
They're already there.
I know, but I'm saying it's a weird, huh?
No, it's not.
Because you were kind of holding your own for a long time.
I'm not.
And Joel Kim Booster is.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There was a time, yeah.
No, there's some guys that are creeping up right now.
No,
Some very funny Asians.
I love what you're trying to do.
No, I'm serious.
No.
There is a.
Do you know why?
Yeah.
Do you know why no?
Why no?
Because of the fact that I'm old.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And you can't take away the things
Age.
I've done.
Right. You can't take away age.
Right.
Experience, I mean.
Not his experience. It's just like in terms of the relationships I have,
Right.
and the things that I've carved out, and I did a lot of firsts. You know what I mean?
A lot of people owe you favors. No, that's a fact. You've cultivated a lot of relationships, and you've let a lot of people down as far as what you've given them. But they owe you. Have I gotten my fucking role on Magnum PI or not?
I'm gonna get it.
Because we watched it the other night because of you. I put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
You in the washing machine. Can I do your scene?
What?
Can I do your
Okay,
scene?
I'm gonna say this.
You be Jay and I'll be you.
Me. All right. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you're Jay Hernandez.
I don't know what his lines were, but
Yeah, man. Make it up like we do on the show about everything.
all right. Fuck you. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Jin, what are you doing?
Oh, what's his name?
Jin.
No, your name.
Jin. That's why I just said it. I'm Magnum.
Yeah, I'm Jin.
Yeah. So go. Hey, Jin, what are you doing?
Right. Okay. Sorry.
Hey, Jin, what are you doing?
Magnum, what are you doing here?
Oh, I don't know, but what are you doing in the
laundry?
Oh my god, you're making me so angry right now.
Why?
I don't know why.
That's the scene.
Yeah.
Laundry?
Yeah. Looks like you're doing more than laundry.
No. And then does he open it? Is that what happens?
Yeah, he opens it.
So he opens it, and then it's money. You see, it's money.
Yeah.
And I go, oh no.
Yeah.
And you say,
it's money, and you're laundering money.
no, I'm not. How about this?
fucking hate
and then
you.
you go, and then you go,
Yeah.
and then you say something to the effect of,
yeah.
It's a couple of side gigs. What's a little bit of hustle?
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
get in on it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not that big of
That
a
type
deal.
of thing, yeah.
Yeah. And then he says, what? Magnum says, clean up your act, Jen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boys. My name's Tyler. I'm enough years old, and I'm from Newfoundland. I love the Bad Friends podcast.
Bad Friends really changed my life.
I appreciate you guys a lot.
Kickstarting every week off with Bad Friends has been great.
I really appreciate everything that you guys have done to keep us all entertained during the fucking apocalypse.
You guys really put a smile on my face. You put a smile on the face on everyone else.
You guys mean so much to me. I love you guys so much.
You guys bring it with the realness, you bring it with the honesty, and you bring it with the jokes.
Congratulations on making it to the 1 year anniversary of Bad Friends. You guys are fucking hilarious.
You guys are the best podcast out there. You guys are hilarious. All you guys from Andrew, Bobby, Jules, Andreas, not George, fuck George.